Hello and welcome to another Heart Moto video. In today's video, we're going to take a closer look at bike security. Okay, so the first lock we're going to take a lock at is the Oxford Products Titan disc lock. Now this is available in two colours, black and high-vis yellow. Now this particular lock is an entry-level budget lock, if you will. Doesn't have a sole secure rating, so the chance of you getting a discount on your insurance premium, I would say, is highly unlikely. But always let your insurance company know what products you are using, because you know it may help, but I think on this one, with it not being sole secure, unlikely. So what's in the box? Obviously you get the lock itself. It has a little dust cover there for the locking mechanism. Now with all locks, I would always recommend, especially over the winter, a little squirt of WD-40 GT85, just keep the mechanism free and working, and because obviously all the elements and bits and pieces, with all the best will in the world, will find its way in, especially if your bike is left outside. So a little bit of GT85, WD-40 or Oxford lube will do the trick. So that's the locking mechanism. It has comes with 3 keys, and it has a 10 mil locking pin to attach to your disc lock. Now it doesn't come with a minder cable, but I would always recommend using a minder cable. So basically that's just a long flexi cable that you would attach to the lock itself and then up to your handlebar, and then that will give you a reminder to take the disc lock off. You know what's going to happen if you forget. You're going over the handlebars if you forget to take it off. I should pop some close-up images of this lock actually in use. So you do get a little carry pouch with it as well, along with the keys. Now there is a replacement key service with this lock, so if you make a note of the number on the keys, it's very, very tiny. It's usually stamped along the edge of the key there. If you make a note of that number, and if you are unfortunate enough to lose your keys, contact Oxford and they will send out a replacement set for you. Now this lock retails at £27.99, is one of our better sellers, and as usual, links down in the description below where you can purchase the Oxford Titan disc lock. Okay, so the next lock we're going to have a look at is the HD Max. Now this lock comes in 3 colorways. So obviously the orange here, very much a KTM orange, black and a high-vis yellow. It's a 14 mil hardened steel lock. It has a double locking mechanism and a cover here, a rotating cover again to keep the elements out. As before, I would always again lube the mechanism on the lock, because like I say, with all the best will in the world, the elements will find its way in. So very, very simple lock to use, a very, very good sturdy lock. Again, this doesn't come with a minder cable. I'll again pop some pictures up of the lock in use. This is a lock that I use myself, just as my daily lock if I'm popping into town, or even if I've been on a tour or something like that, and I'm briefly parking my bike up. That's my go-to lock. It's not my main lock, but it's something that doesn't take up much room under your seat, in a backpack. Same applies. You have the key replacement service. Same positioning on the key for the number, so make a note of that when you purchase the lock. This is a sold secure lock. It is rated as powered cycle gold, So again, with your insurance, make them aware if you're using this particular product, you may get a discount on your premium. Okay, so before we move on to our next lock, the HD Max, link in the description below where you can purchase this particular lock, currently retailing at $24.99. Okay, so the next lock we're going to look at is the Brute Force. Now you may have seen this marketed as Anchor 10 as well. Basically it's exactly the same lock. So what do we get in the box? So you get the anchor itself, two, I would say, industrial wall plugs if you like, two bolts, Allen key, a punch and two ball bearings. So basically this anchor is constructed of hardened steel and it will work in conjunction with any Oxford Products lock up to 14mm. So I'll just pop a little photo up of how this would basically be used. You would run your chain lock through the anchor and then attach the chain to your bike. So in terms of installation, you'd need to pre-drill a couple of holes to accept the plugs. Pop the plugs into your drilled holes, tighten the anchor down, and then basically pop in the ball bearing into the top, and then hit it down with a punch, and then basically that makes the installation tamper-proof. So these currently retail at £24.99. Link down in the description below where you can purchase the Brute Force. This is a sold secure motor scooter silver. So basically it's been attack tested, it's anti-tamper fittings, sledgehammer resistant and saw resistant. So again, notify your insurance company if you have one of these, and I have no doubts you should see a little discount in your premium. Okay, so the next lock we're going to look at is the lever lock alarm. So what's in the box with the lever lock? So basically you get your keys, the key number stamped on a little plate this time, so again make a note of that in case you lose your keys. You get a couple of spacers depending on the diameter of your handlebars. So this will fit 28mm to 38mm. The alarm itself is 120 decibels, and the lever lock is waterproof. So in terms of installation, so basically you'd undo the lock, open up, and then place your handlebar and your brake lever into the lock itself. Again, a couple of photos of the lock in use, and close it down, push. That then activates the alarm. So any movement or anything like that, the little micro switch inside will activate the alarm. So, and then to disable, just undo, lift, and away you go. Now this is a battery operated alarm. So you have a little module here that you pop out. It has one CR2 battery that sits in behind this little cover here. You can actually hear what sounds like a little micro switch in there rattling around. So again, any movement, that alarm will be activated. So what do the lever locks retail at? £59.99. Again, link in the description below where you can purchase the lever lock. This doesn't have a sold secure rating, so again the likelihood of you benefiting anything on your insurance, unlikely I would say, but again, let them know, you may well be surprised. In terms of fitting instructions and bits and pieces. You get a little QR code on there as well, so if you just scan that with your phone, and that will give you step-by-step instructions on how to use, install and maintain your lever lock alarm. Okay, last but not least is the TerraForce. Now this lock retails at £69.99. Link in the description below. Now this is an anchor that basically you would have to bury into a garage floor, driveway, etc. So this is one hell of a bit of kit, it really is. So you get obviously the anchor itself, 2 pegs which you would slot through the pre-drilled holes, bury it into the ground up to that point there, and then fill with concrete. So, and then obviously you would then use your chosen lock to then basically run through the loop here and then attach to your bike. This will again take up to 14mm diameter locks. The lock is rated at Motorcycle Diamond, sold secure, and Powered Cycle Diamond as well. So again, let your insurance company know if you're using this product. I'm certain you'll get a discount on your premium. So that's the TerraForce. Its diameter is 21mm diameter head. It's constructed of hardened steel, again sledgehammer resistant, saw resistant. You know, it really is a tried and tested bit of kit, this. So that's the TerraForce. These locks here is just a very, very tiny selection of locks that are available from Oxford Products. This is just a few that I've handpicked of some of our best sellers that we sell, just to give you an idea of, you know, the flavour of what locks are available on the market. Okay, so there we have it. I do hope you found this video of interest and of use. I'd be very, very grateful for a like and a subscribe. Please do comment in the comment section below, and I do hope you can join me again in future videos. Thanks again for watching. Cheerio!